Welcome to Heavy Therapy. I am Patrick, and this is another collection update. Um, I want to show about 5 cassettes and 1 vinyl. Um, so let's begin. First cassette I want to show off is Mystic Charm. This is an amazing release from Amsterdam from 1994. Mystic Charm plays doom metal, death doom to be precise. Um, Considered one of the first underground hits, underground success stories here. Mystic Charm, the album is called Shadows of the Unknown, and I don't know where it was originally put out, but this was released this year by Headsplit Records. And here's the J card, photo of the band, lyrics on the other side, and um, the vocals are by Rennie Lipman. And it's funny because funny is probably not the right word, but I started thinking about these bands and like what happened to them. And I found an interview with Mystic Charm, and they said, we're bartenders now. They're in the service industry, they're working jobs, they're in retail. But I believe this was the first time that their album was released. Maybe in any physical format whatsoever. No, that probably wouldn't make sense. I'm forgetting the exact details, but definitely the first release in a long, long time. Um, Nice white tape here. Um, 9 tracks, 47 minutes and 14 seconds here. Do check out Mystic Charm. Hard to find online, I believe. I believe I first listened to this on YouTube, but I don't know if it's on Spotify or Bandcamp. Um, Good, solid cassette release here, put out by Headsplit Records. Next up would be very interesting demo. Um, the band is called Perihelionosis, and the album is called, the demo is called Syzygial Summoning, put out by Caligari Records this year, 2021. Um, from Canada, it's actually a one-man project. The name is Caleb Simard, and actually Caleb believes he considers it a two-man project because the person who does the designs, the lyrics, the themes, um, they are a part of the band. But Caleb has played all the instruments on this: the bass, the drums, the guitar, the vocals. Um, what does Perihelionosis sound like? That's the name of the demo. I'm sorry, that's the name of the band, is what I meant to say. So very good death doom, properly it's properly understood, meaning it's not just doom metal. There are lots of it's doom metal, a slow moving, heavy doom, but it's punctuated by these fast, aggressive parts that remind me of Outer Heaven. Um, Incantation, of course, comes to mind. But for fans of Solothus, Ex Imperatus, maybe, yeah, as well. Um, 2 tracks, 11 minutes and 37 seconds here. This is good. This is a really solid demo. I'll be excited to find out what they put out, what he puts out next. Um, the themes are kind of like there's an awesome quote here. I don't know what it's from, but it says, "What man so foolish calls stars her eyes, unblinking, all-seeing? What man so foolish call hell but one of her million births? What man so foolish call God merely a speck of her power?" So it's like this cosmic feminism, maybe, right? This cosmic, um, matriarchal, cosmic power um, themed songs. Just very solid death doom. Happy to pick this up. Demo put out by Caligari Records. Last I checked, is the first run is sold out. I believe this is the first run here. Um, the second run should be up for sale on the band's Bandcamp or on Caligari Records website. Again, from Canada, good stuff here. Perihelionosis, 2-track demo here from 2021. Up next, band that a band whose new album is getting ready to come out and break people's minds. Enigmatum's debut album, self-titled debut from 2019, from Portland, Oregon. There's something in the water in the Pacific Northwest that produces fantastic extreme music. 6 tracks, 34 minutes and 21 seconds. I will have any cover art information below for any of these bands that provide cover art information inside the products here. But this actually Enigmatum self-titled debut here doesn't sound a whole lot like their sophomore stuff that is sounding. Sophomore release sounds more like Void Ceremony. Also from 20 Buck Spin. This Enigmatum release is not. This debut here was put out by Headsplit Records as well. But this debut, hard to describe. The drumming reminded me of Tool, but the music not so much. Technical, atmospheric, death metal. Um, the last two tracks are the highlight for me. Indoctrination of Morning and Enteritus. But happy to have Enigmatums, and I like how they have a track called Enigmatum. So this is this is Enigmatum playing the track Enigmatum from the album Enigmatum. Love it. Uh, Debut cassette here from Enigmatum 2019. I remember Decibel named this the best debut album you've never heard of. Band is getting more um, buzz right now because of their sophomore release by 20 Buck Spin that is getting ready to drop either this Friday or next Friday. Happy to own this self-titled cassette debut, Enigmatum 2019. Next up, I have 2 splits. This first split is by Windber, Pennsylvania-based Mausoleum, and then the other artist is the Tokyo, Japan death doom metal band Anatomia. 2020 release, put out by the label Behind the Mountain, but distributed by Headsplit Records as well. Um, good stuff. Hard to pick which side I like better. Anatomia does these really cool, probably horror film inspired instrumental tracks. Um, as a few of their tracks on this split. Mausoleum has a pretty cool death metal sound as well. Um, awesome split, Mausoleum, Anatomia. Check it out, Headsplit Records. Put this cassette out. Final split and final cassette is by Deconsecration and Reburied, put out by Caligari Records. Awesome artwork there. Pretty cool gold cassette. And again, Deconsecration from Seattle. Reburied from Seattle. 2021 split. I don't think that these bands have almost anything else released yet. Maybe some demos, maybe some live tracks. Deconsecration is on side A. Reburied on side B. Really cool. Deconsecration kind of has a hardcore strumming pattern as well as just being a filthy death metal. But yeah, standout newcomers, Deconsecration and Reburied from Seattle, Washington. This is 9 tracks, 31 minutes and 47 seconds, put out on Caligari Records. Pretty cool pickup. That's a split from 2021 by these new death metal bands. And then finally, I got one vinyl in the mail. It was a pre-order. Many of us, probably the majority of you watching this video, have already picked it up. Have at least already listened to it, have various opinions about it. I am, of course, talking about this filthy monster here, Cerebral Rot's sophomore album, Excretation of Mortality. Disgusting, filthy cover. It looks really awesome in person. Blown up the size of a record. You know, funny is, I also have their debut LP on vinyl, and I like their debut album just as much as this album here. And yeah, they're pretty neck and neck. I would give them both kind of 8.6, 8.7s out of 10. Um, that said, one of my favorite death metal bands right now playing music. They still haven't put out a perfect record, in my opinion. But yeah, for fans of Incantation's debut album, check out Onward to Golgotha's. Just check out that album and you'll be like, oh my god, like that's where Cerebral Rock got their inspiration from. So do an Incantation quite in an onerous, dignified way. Cerebral Rot's album. Let's take a look at the vinyl variant I received. There's an awesome poster that's really huge and probably just too disgusting to put up in my office. I think I would feel the social pressure of having friends over and them being like, what the hell is that? And I'd be like, Cerebral Rot's record. Who? And then I would have to explain who that is. It's fucking huge. Right? Cerebral Rot, Excretion of Mortality. The lyrics this time are a bit more. They're still about shit, right? But they're also about viruses. They're also about infections. They're also about human beings being a virus, right? That the kind of lyrical themes. A nice pinkish red variant. I don't believe it was supposed to just be one solid color like this, but I actually don't mind it. I like solid colors. It matches the artwork quite well. And yeah, 7 tracks, 47 minutes, 26 seconds. Cover art by Karina Monzon, Seattle-based. Just the Seattle's all over this collection. Seattle-based death metal band, Cerebral Rot, Excretion, Mortality. This has been my collection update this time around. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about any of these releases. Tell me who else I should check out in the comment section. And if you do comment and you have your own page dedicated to music, let me know. I'll subscribe and watch your videos. I will see you all very soon. See ya.